And we are live. Welcome to Comic Talk, episode number 20. What is going on, everybody? Looks like we are New York heavy on the panel tonight, as you can see, and mainly the northern people. But anyways, hey, everybody, welcome to Comic Talk. We have a few members right now that are actually going to be joining us a little later on, as soon as they kind of, I guess, get their links and what have you. But no worries, they're more than welcome to hop in anytime they like. But nevertheless, let me go ahead and start with the introduction to the panel members. We lost our hostess for the night. I think she was having some technical difficulties, nevertheless. But we'll go ahead and start off my left, your right. And we have Sean, Gene, All Ace, Peter. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? What's going on, guys?
It's good to have you on, man. It's good to have you on. You know, I usually...
before we get started,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Before we get started, I just want to put up a little happy birthday to Funkmaster Celia, one of our own.
Yep.
She has a birthday today, so happy birthday.
Funkmaster, happy birthday, Funkmaster. Let's see if I can get any type of Christmas music on. No Christmas music on this thing, so I'll just do a little birthday hat. How's that? Happy birthday, Celia, and many more. Wow, that must be New York back there, huh?
Man, what the hell? Were you next to taxi cab stand, man? What the hell?
Nah, man, is that they be selling some stuff outside and they be double parking.
What, couches?
Nah, they sell this soup. They call it habichuelas. And,
wow.
It's like a sweet. It's like a sweet thing, and people be lining up outside. The cars is crazy.
Wow.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go down the line. We got with us Hero Statue Collector Lou, and he also goes by Lou. What's going on, Hero Statue Collector Lou?
What's up, everyone? Glad to be on. Actually could make it this week, so...
I'm glad you actually could make it. You're always working Sundays, so I know you have a life. Damn life gets in the way sometimes.
That's right.
Glad to have you on, brother. Appreciate that.
Glad to be on.
Manny, NYC, also known as Manuel Manny Melendez. What's going on, brother?
What's up, Marty? What's going on, man? Everything's good, man.
That's good. Good to see you, brother. How was your week?
It's good. Had a good week. Everything's all right,
It's good.
I'm living.
Right. Well, man, a few words, but everything's good.
Yeah, that's it.
And we got Marky316, also known as Mark, the leader of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. So we have an actual celebrity with us tonight. Back in the days, unfortunately, he kind of got kicked out before they went popular. That's why you don't see him on there anymore. What's going on, Marky?
The worst band ever created, and I have to be referenced to it. Okay, anyway. Oh, God, please. In high school, I had a T-shirt that said, "New Kids Suck," and Satan Rules on the back. So, that was my feeling of that. Anyway, doing great. Like we said, hey, let's just do this shit. Ready? We got a lot to talk about.
And, of course, my co-host, beautiful, sexy, gorgeous man. We've got with us Ray Jr. coming all the way from Alaska. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm just counting down my days to my family leave this raggedy place.
Sounds so grim.
From my experience, Air Force gets really great places they can get stationed at. You know what I mean? Army, not so much. They give you the worst places possible. But it's all good. So, and all right. And our next guest, who just happened to pop in right now, we got with us Tim. Are you with us, brother?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Okay. We got Tim, and also known as Holla Mouse. What's going on, Tim? This is Tim's first time on our show, so this is his first appearance, So if you save this episode, this might be worth a lot of money later on down the line.
I need the money, I mean.
So, Tim, being this is your first time on the show, brother, and we like to do this with every new guest that comes on for the first time. Tell us a little bit something about what you do, your channel, and what's been going on with you.
Well, just did a big road trip. Went through Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama just to get the hell out of where I'm at for a few days. And on my channel, I talked about comic books, comic book history, and what it was like being a kid doing this stuff. And how to get them cheap. I never pay full price for nothing. I'm a cheapskate. So, you know.
Yeah, you're going to have to tell me the secret of that, man, because I'm tired of paying full price or just, aftermarket prices, man. Convention prices.
Yeah, go to a comic book shop, smile, but remember that's the enemy. And then hit flea markets and your friends, anywhere but a comic book shop. That's all good, I don't have, that's all I got, man. I'm on the spot,
I hear you, man. Nevertheless, we're great to have you on the show, brother. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, and as well as the rest of the panel member. We're waiting for a few more people to join us, and hopefully they'll work out whatever technical difficulties they got, and they'll jump in a little later on. But tonight, as always, we're hoping that we have a wonderful show for the audience out there. I have no really major topics, so we're gonna kind of shoot from the hip tonight, and we're gonna talk about whatever comes up.
There's two big things, man.
There's two big things. Why don't you go ahead and enlighten us, Marky? Go ahead, brother, since you're on the topic.
We're on the verge of Batman versus fucking Superman coming out this week, motherfuckers. Come on, man. How the hell can you not be excited for that? And holy crap, Daredevil. I know some of you haven't finished it. I'm on still episode 4, but what I've seen so far, holy crap, it's fucking great. So that's it. Those are the big things I got, in my head that are thinking right now. And as for comics, I don't care. Batman versus Superman is coming out in theaters, motherfuckers. Go out and see this fucking film. I don't care what reviewers say. If you don't listen to critics and just go out and see the goddamn film, we'll see more of this shit. That's it. That's my rant.
Today.
That's my rant.
You drinking it? You got something in a cup, huh?
Goddamn right.
He's already started, man. He's really good to go when it comes to that. I will join you in a minute, Marky. Right now I'm just kind of letting the food digest a little bit, and I will partake, if you will.
Gotcha. But no, that's my whole thing. That's all I got in my head. Batman vs Superman, and been watching the Daredevil, and I've been can't wait for the movie, and I've been enjoying the hell out of the Daredevil, man. It's been really good.
I will tell you guys, I've only gotten to half of the second episode so far, but I'm very pleased the way they started out the first episode. I mean, he's already kicking butt in there, and then when the Punisher comes in, I mean, he's no holds bar whatsoever. This guy goes in there and just starts taking people out regardless of where he's at. Yeah. Any thoughts on that?
Wait till you see the part when Elektra comes in. It's crazy.
Oh yeah,
the Punisher is crazy. Elektra comes in is even crazier.
Yeah, that's the part I'm up to.
I mean, I'm already up to episode 11, so I don't want to say too much. So I mean, you guys are gonna be freaking amazed, man. You're gonna be like, wow, Punisher needs his own show.
Oh yeah,
huh?
Yeah, the guy they picked is great.
Mm-hmm.
So he holds down that title of the Punisher, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he does. He does a good job. I mean, his voice is a little raspy, but other than that, it's it comes and goes kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So you enjoy it. You forget about it after you watch. So
yeah, I would just love to see the Skull T-shirt.
I'm not gonna.
Don't say we know it's coming. We just don't know when it's coming.
Exactly.
It's coming.
It's coming. I haven't seen it yet. Just put it like that. I haven't seen it yet. So
okay.
You're on episode 11, and he still hasn't introduced the Skull yet.
It's probably gonna be like Daredevil, where it was in the last episode.
Probably.
I think so too, but.
I heard some things. It does show up when, I don't know, but he's really doing a great job.
The skull periodically it does show up in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain scenes.
You know what? No skull. He's fucking killing it. Like I said, I'm up to episode 4 where Elektra just got introduced, kind of, and so that's where I stopped it because. you know, I just had to take a break because I had to come on here because I'll be still watching this. You know?
Well, please, don't let Comic Talk and ruin your night of binge watching the Daredevil because
don't worry, don't worry. I had to catch up on the other shows, so I have something on the side now. So gradually, probably when I get off later tonight, I'll probably be continue on watching it.
Yeah, well, we still have to watch Walking Dead after this.
Oh yeah, if I'm not in front of that TV with the wife at 9, I get the evil eye, and then I'm going to be the one that's going to be in the Punisher casket.
Anybody else as far as thoughts and opinions about Daredevil? I mean, Ray, do you get a chance to watch it yet?
No.
I'm waiting to watch it. Yeah, I'm waiting to get into it. I'm going to get into it later this week. I think I'll first have, I'm just junk food and just sit down and just do a big binge of it.
Yeah.
So, just been kind of waiting. It's hard to avoid all the spoilers, though, man. I've been staying away from Facebook and all that stuff. All social media. People are,
I turned off my phone. Seriously, I turned off my phone. I got no notifications or anything. I don't care. I don't care if it's anybody someone that I know that's going to call me up. I'm not picking it up. I don't care. I don't trust it. That's what I'm going to be doing this whole week when the Batman vs Superman comes out. Not looking at any social media. I'm not going to.
There's a screening on Monday. Somebody has already. They screening the thing already.
Yeah, to the
pre-screening
credits. Yeah.
No, but one of the guys that makes videos, Francis McMillan, he has passes already to go see it on Monday.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Yeah. I think they're going to do something here for Wednesday, late Wednesday night or something like that, or late Thursday night. I got to take a look at the times over where I am.
They're doing Thursday here, like 6 p.m. my time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope they do a midnight one. That would be great. I love going it late at night. Because half the idiots are asleep and I can enjoy it more.
Yeah, but with the Daredevil, Marty, I'm not going to watch it until I probably leave here. That way I can watch it while the wife is driving when we leave this place.
Just kind of been watching.
I don't really have time doing it.
Who's the guy that got playing the Punisher? I can't think of his name.
It's John. I can't pronounce his last name. Befano.
It's the guy who played Shane in Walking Dead.
Yeah, his name is John. His first name is John.
Yeah, what got me about him is that, like, the casting for him, man, he looks like a John Romita Jr. picture of the Skull, man. He's got the nose, the attitude, the Italian look, and all that stuff. And I'm going to throw a shout-out to Nerdlore out there. What's up, gorgeous? She's in the comments, so she's a fan. But anyway, the Punisher thing that's in there, man, I'm hoping to do a spin-off and give it his own show and make up for, like, those 2 movies they made up. The guy they got playing it can hold his own show and stuff. I mean, when I look at him, I really think that, like, he would mess me up, I mean, and smile through, like, while he's doing it and stuff.
Oh, no doubt. I'm glad so far for what I'm seeing with the Punisher on this. Just the first episode. That's how I expect the Punisher to be. He goes in there regardless and just goes in kicking butt. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So, with that said, guys, go ahead, Lou. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, if you noticed, all of a sudden now the sideshow statue of Daredevil versus the Punisher has shot up in price. Because everyone wants it now. The statue of Bullseye is going up in price. So anything Daredevil related is starting to peak.
That's to be expected, especially, and I think it's once things start going up, especially, depending on how market trends look when it comes. We know this for comic books, but sometimes you don't see it very much with statues. Statues will either start going up immediately after they're done getting released, or once a TV show or movie comes out and it's a big hit, then you see the spike in price, and guess what? They don't really go down after that.
That's right.
But speaking of that, guys, any top comic book picks for this week, whether it be any personal. Doesn't have to be a new comic book day pick, and just be a personal pick that you want to share.
One for me that I'm like, it's just like being a DC guy and a kid that was like into DC in the 80s and all that stuff. Omega Man #3 with that first appearance of Lobo shooting up. You know, and that's kind of cool, man, because that's one of those series that you see in dollar boxes over the years, and you have plenty of chances to grab one. You know, I've been seeing it on eBay going for $50 to $100 the last couple days.
I think that has a big part to do with the announcement of the possibility, the speculation of that movie coming out with Lobo on it.
Yeah.
So people are starting to jump on board with that bandwagon before the prices start getting a little bit crazy and beyond reach. So, but it's nice to say I got my Lobo statue right here, so I'm happy. I'm good to go with that one, and I got my Lobo one. All right, what about you, Sean? Anything?
I got my Big Apple Con exclusive today. All these guys walking up to the Big Apple Con, they picked me up this book. I told them to grab me a book from the dollar box, and I wanted all of them to sign it. So you got Manny NYC, Biggie's Comics, Mike Seif, Silos, Erod, Greg's Comic Book Corner, and Marky 316. That was awesome to get. I don't know.
No.
I don't have the options. I live in New Glen, so I'm not going to no con anytime soon.
That's awesome. Hey, congratulations.
I'm stuck on the rock.
That's the Big Apple Con exclusive.
That's it, man. That's it.
Yeah, that's
the one and only. There's only one like it.
One of one.
And another one I'm super pumped to get this week was the first appearance of Mandrill. I'm doing a whole video on this guy. I love Mandrill, man. Channel the She-Devil #4. I've been looking at this for easy 10 years. And Howler Mouse knows this is my kind of character. This is awesome.
I love the monkey.
I'm just so pumped about it. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I was glad. No problem. I mean, you said it, and I got lucky. I mean, it was the first one I pulled out of the box.
And then my daughter gave me this one. She gave me the first appearance of Peter Porker, Spiderhead. So that was nice to get.
Classic.
I have not seen that book in ages, man.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I remember when that book first came out, too. I remember looking at that book. Yeah, Peter Porker. Awesome books there. What about you, Lou? Any new books or statues for this week, man, you want to share with us?
Statue-wise was the Black Cat comic cat, the J. Scott Campbell one. Comic book-wise, just been picking up the Batman, Superman poly bags and seeing what you get. So.
Have you done a video on any of those? Or?
No, not yet.
Yeah. I tell you what, I picked up those, was last week and the week before, I picked up the poly bags. And I've yet to open them up because I was thinking about doing a video unbagging on that. But then again, I thought about it, and I don't know. I mean, I haven't figured that out yet. So, but nevertheless, I think I don't know what I'm going to do. But I still have to do a video because I did a trade video with Undisputed Frost, and he had sent me a book that I wanted. And I sent him a book that he had wanted, so it's just kind of a thing that he had extra. So I'm very happy with that. But I still have to do a video on that one. So I ain't forgotten about you, brother. I'm still gonna shoot you out on that. But thanks a lot, anyways. Undisputed Frost.
Yeah, that's what happens with us. We get stuff and we want to open it, and we're like, damn, I should do it on camera. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'll open mine off camera. I don't care. It's not because I was so excited because I saw this guy. He pulled. I was watching this other YouTuber. I forget his name. He pulled out exclusive, one of a kind. Is the poster with Wonder Woman from the Batman Superman. He pulled that out and it has an autograph on it, but nobody knows whose autograph it is because it's kind of weird looking.
Probably Gal Gadot's.
It could be hers. It could be.
Look it up online.
Wonder Woman.
Google
the guy was Googling and everything. He couldn't find no info on it.
That's the only one that matters.
All right, Manny. What about you, brother? Any new pickups or hot pickups or just a personal great pickup or even a statue? What do you got, brother?
No, I picked up the Woman of Power, Captain Marvel. It's Emanuela Lupacchina cover. This girl, man, she's doing a lot of nice artwork. Let me see if I show you this. Show you that. See if you can see it.
Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, she's doing really good artwork, man.
Wow.
She's probably one of those sleeper artists right now.
That's gorgeous.
And I also picked up, of course, Terry Dodson.
There's big go wrong with Terry Dodson, brother. That
number 50. It's a Midtown Comic exclusive.
Nice.
So I love Terry Dodson. He's one of those underrated artists. So. And
What's up, guys?
That's it, man. Yeah, that's all I picked up, really.
awesome.
Not really. I don't really have a pull list, so I just
yeah, sure.
whatever I like, you know.
It doesn't have to be new, you know. It could be just something, man.
I got some stuff coming in. I got I'm gonna knock off another one off the list. Getting Mr. Miracle coming in the mail, #1 from the Jack Kirby run.
Nice.
One of those. If all you guys out there in YouTube land, you want to pick those Fourth World books up because I think those things are gonna skyrocket.
Yeah, I got a first class Granny Goodness.
Yeah. I got a run of that, so I'm good. I needed that first one, and then I have number 5 coming, the second appearance of Big Barter, because I got like a nice run of it. So now I have almost a complete run of 1 through 10. I'm trying to get the complete run of the Kirby. I think he stopped in like 18 or something like that.
Yeah, I think that first
before we continue on through Marky, let me go ahead and introduce the 2 panel members that just hopped in with us. I'll go ahead and start out with V. V, welcome to Comic Talk once again. Now, if you guys don't know V, V is a regular upon our channel now. She is actually going to be monitoring the chat room portion for us and asking the questions for the panel members. And she's also her homework every week is to kind of look at new articles and just kind of highlight us on a few things and discuss some talking points based off those articles. So if you guys have any questions, whether it be for any of the panel members or just this beautiful, beautiful, dark phoenix-looking woman right here, just go, by all means, shoot it out to her, and she'll be more than happy to either send it to us or answer it for you herself. But the next, we've got the Punisher himself. Punisher Frank Castle. What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. I felt like I had to dress accordingly for the show tonight.
That's funny. I was actually going to wear the same shirt tonight, too.
No, it's just good to be on. Glad I was actually able to get in after our little talk earlier there, so I appreciate it.
Yeah,
so
he threatened to bash me pretty bad. I just finished watching Daredevil and got a little bit hyped up, and I was like, whoa, man, take it easy, guy. I'll put you in there now, okay?
No, don't worry. I didn't get any of this into me yet. If that was the case, then maybe.
Well, you know, the night's still early, guys. The night is still early. So let me go ahead and skip Marky right now, and I want to go ahead and give V a little bit of more talking time. So V, did you pick anything up this past week, whether it be statues, whether it be comic books, or tell us how about your experience with the All-Con that just came up?
Well, the only thing I've picked up recently is the Mattel Barbie Batman versus Superman Wonder Woman doll. She's pretty cool. Here's her little shield. You know, she's neat. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
She pretty much do what?
How much was that one?
I think we got a deal on her. She was $45, I think.
Okay, it's about the same as Christian.
Yeah. She looks pretty much just like the actress. The Batman one, I can't really say looks much like Ben Affleck, though. And All-Con. I was fairly disappointed with that, to be honest. Like I keep saying, like, I made a blog post about it. It's very cliquey, as I would say. Everything's very separated by genre, and you walk into a room and everybody just sort of sits there and glares at you because they're, I guess, friends, and you're embarking on their games or whatever it is. But, you know, I don't have much to say about it because there wasn't much to do.
Yeah, I was, you know, I went to the same convention, and I will tell you, they had one vendor with 2 short boxes full of comic books. That was it. The
Wow.
entire convention, and that was it.
That's some variety there.
Wow.
I will tell you, man, they had a lot of other stuff going on there, but for me, it just it was a little disappointing that they didn't have more books for me. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Hey, V, you also DJ on your off time as well.
Yeah.
Anything you know, anything like as far as popular mixes you're coming out with, or anything that if people want to listen to what you got going on?
Honestly, the gigs that I usually do lately are all Bali. Can y'all hear me? This is just totally...
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can't see y'all at all. They're actually Bollywood events where people want to... people are wanting to hear Bollywood music, so...
A lot of dancing.
Yeah,
I like
a lot of
Bollywood.
dancing.
I watch a lot of Bali stuff. All right. Thank you. Thanks a lot, V. And I'm not sure. Do you know how to look at the chat group yet?
I'm looking at it right now on my phone.
Don't worry, some of the members are ugly, so.
I think the best looking guy you probably find on here is Marky, and Lou would be the next one. So those 2 guys. I can't compete, man. I cannot compete. All right, Marky, go ahead, brother.
Oh my God. As for new books, now I just picked up my regular hold list was Injustice and the Poison Ivy. That was it. I'm not getting suckered in with the polybags, the Batman vs Superman, and all that stuff. I'm not doing it. And but I
might get the Batman 50, maybe. That's it. But
I'm getting the Batman 50 and the Superman 50, but I'm getting the Neil Adams special variants. I got them on order, so that's it. That's all I'm getting. Yeah.
Talking Adams.
I know you're so mad about his donut. I know.
His donuts.
Anyway, and there was some sales. Since it was St. Patrick's Day this week, they had some St. Patrick's Day sales, 50% off, in a 50-cent box. And I got this stack out of the 50-cent box. Man-Thing #1.
That's the first series?
That's the first one.
Nice.
Punisher 2099. I know you like that one, Frank. Nice cheesy ass freaking foil cover, but I love this shit. That was cool.
Oh yeah.
This is on principle, you know, more Neil Adams, but I pity the fool who makes fun of me and doesn't give Neil Adams a donut. Shazam #3 in the 50-cent box. Little banged up, but still and everything. What the hell? 50 cents. Don't give a damn. And this one. The Dazzler, #1.
I got that.
50 cents.
Yeah, I got it too.
Is I just wanted to ask, your Dazzler #1, is it the colored or the black and white inside? Because there's a misprint on the #1, huh?
You know what? Let's check it out here.
The first page, I believe.
A reveal, if you may, if you will. All right, first page.
Yeah.
It's color.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry,
because I saw a thing online about that. There's a misprint where the front page is black and white. So.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Wouldn't that been a humdinger if that thing was the black and white one for 50 cents?
I know mine's a color. So.
And then I got this one, Teen Titans Silver Age #4. The only problem is. The cover was detached, but again, 50 cents. So who gives a flying F? Yeah. I seen that. I just grabbed it. I said, "Wow, a Silver Age in the 50% box. All right, nice." Other things I picked up. I picked up Marvel Tales #45. I think I mentioned it in Sean's Hangouts. And
Medusa,
everybody was telling me, "Oh, get it! It's a good book." And I like the cover too. I just like Medusa, just whatever she's doing to Spider-Man. Crawl, you little wet man, crawl.
The actual original cover is just a plain white background. It doesn't have all that other stuff going on in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely beautiful cover. I've got like a huge like print of that. That's
Oh, cool.
Is this a reprint of something, or is this the
Marvel Tales were all reprints.
They're all reprints. Okay.
Marvel Tales are all reprints. Yeah, that I don't remember which one it is, but it's Silver Age Amazing Spider-Man. That.
Okay. I just thought it was cool and all that, and they wanted like a couple of bucks for it, so I said, what the hell, you know. Then last but not least, I grabbed after the 50% off of back issues, so these cost like cover price almost. I got my Green Lantern 10. I thought I had this book, but
you got one.
I know. I think I gave it to one of my nephews, but one is not owning up to it, and the other one's too young to realize what the hell issue I'm talking about. So, you know, so I figured let me get myself another one without arguing and trying to rip off my nephews. And I picked up 2 Wonder Womans, an Adam Hughes, Wonder Woman 177. Oh, cool. I just like, hey, cover price. I ain't going to argue. And Wonder Woman number 34. I got it's her and Black Canary fighting something, and
that's a Terry Dodson cover, isn't it?
I think so.
Terry Dodson.
Let me see.
See, right there. That's the autograph. That's a signature, and then
I can't see it. On the side, it should say Dodson on the side where all the names are.
It doesn't. No, it's not.
Maybe he stopped before that.
Yeah. Yeah, it came out in 2009, so this is, I just picked it up because I think it has a story with Power Girl inside of it too. I'm not too sure, but, you know, that about it. That's all I got in vintage stuff, but, yeah, the 50% bins, those were fun. And they were outside, so I was freezing my balls off outside for about 30 minutes, and I pulled out some books. It was worth the frostbite, so that was about it.
So did I jump into the part of the show where we all get to show off what we picked up this week?
Yes, you did.
Yes. As a matter of fact, we're going to skip you because I want to give you an opportunity to look for it since you just came on. So I'm going to go ahead and go down to Holler Mouse. Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, I remember, I first got there. But, I got a bunch of comics. I went to a flea market last week, and I traded in a bunch of DC 52 books and got just a ton of stuff from the 80s and stuff.
Oh, wow.
My new tagline is that, I don't know if you guys remember the new universe from the 80s, but DC 52, so bad, makes the new universe look good. That's right. But anyway, I got this, man. This is real surreal for me. I got it at Books A Million for like $8. It's a $30 hardback from Marvel doing the Miracle Man stuff. And being a kid in middle school when, like, you'd have this book was not on the stands, man. It was Alan Moore. It was real violent. Trying to take on Shazam and all this stuff. But to see this, like, in print 30 years later, in hardback even, is, like, real surreal. There's no way I was passing it up. So, a little bit of good reading. And apparently, Alan Moore wouldn't let his name be put on here, so they just reported him as the original writer.
Right. Yeah.
I got a kick out of that, so...
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, Neil Gaiman's writing it now, I think.
Well, he took over. He took over, I don't know, around 14, 15, something like that. And there's a couple books that are worth it. But what we're waiting on is that the last issue never came out back in the 80s. And Marvel has promised, the way they're printing it, we'll finally get the end of a story that was 25 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I just kind of think that the hype that's built up over the years is not going to live up to. That's what I think. So.
Awesome book, man. Awesome freaking book. And before I move on to Frank, first of all, I want to say hello to everybody that's in the chat group forum right over there. Hey, what's going on? Shout out to all you guys. Thanks for joining in and watching Comic Talk and going through this episode with us, guys. Really do appreciate you guys being on the chat portion as much as I appreciate the panel members coming up on here as well. You guys are a vital asset to us because a lot of your comments, a lot of your questions interact with what we got going on the show here. So, I want to give a shout out, hey, Mike Seif, Jeff Johnson's on there, Undisputed Frost is on there, Don Comic Book Junkie, Silos, what's up, man? Let's see, we got Rogetful is on there as well. Let's see, just a whole bunch of people. Cougars Comics, Amazing Murphinator, what's going on, brother? And JLS, unfortunately, JLS could not join us tonight. Hopefully everything's okay, JLS. I know he said he was on his way to the hospital. Yeah, Merc with a Mouth is on the chat group. Nerd Lore, what's going on, girl? So
All
great
right.
on as well. And you know, just a whole bunch of people are on there. And thank you so much for joining us, everybody. And you know, so we'll go ahead and move on to Frank. Go ahead, brother.
All right, so I got a couple things to show off. Actually, some of the members here on the panel tonight saw them the other night when I was in Sean's off-air hangout, but I'm going to show them again anyway. So first I picked up Action Comics issue 662. This is where Lois finds out Clark is Superman, but Superman actually admits it, you know, instead of giving some harebrained, you know, excuse. Next, I got Avengers issue 158. This is the first appearance of, was it Galvatron or Graviton? That's it. And he was a one of the villains in one of the first episodes of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I'm still waiting to see what the hell they're gonna do with him. But anyway, so I got that. I got Superman 281, the first appearance of Vartox, who was the villain in the first episode of Supergirl.
I had the Power.
He didn't look like that though.
Yeah, I have the Power Girl book that goes with that. It's an homage, especially Sean Connery. Yeah, that's originally based on the Sean Connery movie character. That was really bad.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I saw that, so I figured I'd pick it up. I got Adventure Comics issue 365 just for the hell of it. And I just thought the whole, you know, escape of the Fatal Five, that sounded pretty cool, so I'm going to give that a read. Marty, you might like this one. I got the new Wonder Woman, issue 188. I think this counts as a bondage cover. I think this counts. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, so I got that. I got me...
I like bondage covers.
Yeah, so I got Green...
Very nice. I like.
I got Green Lantern issue 58. I thought it looked pretty cool with the whole black and white thing going on here. Then I got some underground stuff. I got Dr. Atomic issue number 4, the Pipe and Dope book. I figured I'd start getting into some of this stuff. And then this really got my eye because of the writer mostly. This is by Harlan Ellison. This is a book called Chocolate Alphabet. This seems pretty neat, so I picked that up. And then the last two books I got are magazines. So I got the Punisher magazine number 1, and I got the Punisher magazine number 3.
Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, and excuse me, a few other ones. I found them at a garage sale, man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, I want to show this off. And again, this is more of a thank you. This is my Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 2, signed by Jim Steranko. Thank you, Marty. Marky.
No problem. No problem. Oh man, fucking talk my spotlight. That's cool. No, I'm like, right, no problem, buddy. Not a problem, buddy. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I had a fun time getting that for you.
Yeah, cool. I had no problem getting that for you either, brother. I had no problem taking credit for that. So.
Actually, I gotta give Manny NYC an assist because the line was out as fucking long as molasses, and Manny was right in front, and he's just like, "Yo, bro, just cut in front of me." I'm like, "You sure?" I said, "Yeah, you got one thing. Just get the hell out of here quickly." I'm like, "All right." So thank you.
I'm a little curious. I think we hit everybody already. Did we hit everybody as far as the pickups and any type of new things this week?
No.
No, you ain't hit Ray.
I keep forgetting my boy Ray.
Always forgetting Ray, man. That's foul, man. Yo, Ray, kick him off the show, man.
Hey, Ray, you know, my apologies, man. You know, being that we are the host of the show, it's rare that we actually show. We kind of more mediate things, you know, more than so. That it's not that I don't love you, Ray. I love you with all my heart. Go ahead, brother. My fault.
All right, I haven't got the books in, but you know me and eBay, so I made like 4 purchases off there. So hopefully next week I'm expecting Journey into Mystery Annual number 1, first appearance of Hercules.
Nice.
I picked up Justice League, the Dark Side War number 41. That's a sketch cover because my good friend Tom Cook, instead of him doing just a regular sketch that he owes me, he said he'll put it on a comic.
Oh, nice.
And I'd rather have it that way because I saw one of his sketches on eBay where he did the 80s He-Man and the Super Friends Superman, and it looked pretty nice. I also picked up Power Girl, Volume 2, number 7. Kind of looks like that book that Frank just showed. I thought it was like Dr. Midnight, wasn't it, on the front? Is that? But the cover looks almost the same as Power Girl holding, well, holding Dr. Midnight, and got that one dude standing there.
That's number 8, right?
What's that?
Yeah.
That's number 8. Yeah, I just picked that up.
Number 7.
Oh, it's number 7. Yeah, I know. I just picked. Yeah, okay, number 7. I just picked that up too.
Okay, and then Power Girl number 18, her versus Divine, considering her replacement. But that's all I picked up, and then you already know that I get my monthlies from town, which they're on the way now. So, but I'm looking forward to adding to my monthlies the Black Panther that's coming out. I think October.
Yeah. It's going to be like a 11-issue series, I think, or something, isn't it?
I believe so. So I'm that. But other than that, that's it for me.
Well, Ray, you'll like this. The Disney Infinity got the new Black Panther.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't see the toy yet, but I seen the commercial. I might just call my wife right now and tell her, hey, go to Walmart right now and get this.
Right?
Hey Lou, when they come out with my Disney Infinity, you pick that one up, brother. I'll go ahead and sign that bad boy for you. Okay.
Yep, they also came out.
I
got the Black Suit Spider-Man.
I got you. Yeah, I got that. I got you as Cap right here.
Oh, there you go. Man, there you go. I knew I should have wore my Captain America, at least my helmet, onto the show today. But hey, we're gonna go down to V now. V's got a question from one of the panel members. Go ahead, V.
This question is from Jeff Johnson. He says, I'm collecting DC Treasury books. Is there any way to get them clean and pressed?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's the Treasury books. The only thing I can say about those, Jeff Johnson, and by the way, cool friggin' dude, go look at his channel. Everybody out there, he's a cool guy. He hooked me up with a book, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, the only thing I can suggest is you could just send whoever presser you're going to use, send them an email to say, hey, I got this. Can this be done? How much? And everything like that. Because that's the best advice I can get, because they should be able to, because it's just like anything else. It could probably be pressed. It could probably be dry cleaned or something like that, but you got to ask.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to ask, because I never seen a machine that big.
They do have big machines. They do have big machines.
Yeah, you should just send a guy an email, whoever you're going to use.
Yeah.
Out of my printing experience and pressing and all that, I've seen bigger pressers and everything like that. So they do exist. You just got to ask your presser.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I'm a big fan of the pressing now, because any book that I send in, I will get pressed. And I just sent in about 6 books to get pressed, and then have them CBCS to get it graded. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how that comes back. I have a question though, and we lost V once again. So V's she's kind of tuning in and out with us today. So just bear with her, give her your support, give her some patience, man, because I guess she's having.
It's the Illuminati. It's the Illuminati, you know.
Yeah.
It's the Illuminati. I love that.
The Illuminati. But here's a question for me. I'm a little curious, guys, on this topic. For your top 10 2016 top 10 list, I remember in January everybody was doing videos about their top 10 how far along they were on their top 10 list. Anybody have gotten up to the halfway mark, or if they're almost there, or if they just decided to revamp their list totally?
I many times. Okay, go guys. Yeah, go.
I am at 8 out of 10, and one of those two I probably won't be able to get because it's Journey to Mystery number 84. So I might have to rethink that because even at a bad like low grade or whatever, it's still kind of pricey.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna just revamp that one, and then the other one's just Shazam number 28. I've seen a few different prices for it, so depending on how I'm feeling, I might get it. If not, I'll probably scratch that one off and then rethink something else.
I revamped my list because a lot of the stuff I had originally marked down were just way out of my price range. But I've gotten, I think, 2 so far off my list, and I'm working on trying to hunt down a Thor 169. That's one that's on my list and I really want. And I was talking to a guy today actually, and he's gonna look and see if he has a copy. It's a guy from a comic shop I stopped by at, and yeah, he said he's gonna look for me. And I tried to go with some books that are a little, easy on the pocket. So, and Thor 160.
You think somebody look out for you on that one too?
Sure, why not? It might be a little pricey because that's the origin of Galactus, so I don't know, but
I think I paid $30 for that, and that's because Jesse found it for me.
And the cover is awesome. Where it looks like he's like coming through all the black and white characters and stuff. I always like that cover, so yeah.
As I've revamped, I've crossed off stuff. I mean, I think I'm actually looking at my list right now. Well, as you know, I'm on the hunt for Aquaman, so let's go down the Aquamans, because that really is the fucking list. Aquaman 18, got. Aquaman number 42, got. Aquaman number 11, got. I have an Aquaman 35 coming, and I'm praying to God that it's okay. So the last one I'm missing is 29, and then the next one is Strange Adventures 205. After I get that, I'm going to take a break because I did get a lot of stuff that I had off to the side when I revamped. Green Lantern 141, Teen Titans, the Dick Grayson Nightwing introduction, the first Jubilee I got from a trade from Ving Crew. What else? I did get something by Jeff Johnson, which I will give him a proper shout out at the end. And Marty, my man, hooked me up with a She-Hulk #1 that I was looking for, so on a trade. So it's been good so far. And that's it. After I get the Aquaman 29 and there's hopefully a Strange Adventures, I'm just going to take a break and maybe just get my pull list. And but if something comes up and it's a good deal, I will do it.
Hey, real quick, guys, I just want to congratulate myself because Big E just told me I won his contest for second place prize.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Hey, awesome. Hey, guys, I will tell you, this has got to be a better year for me because I never win shit. I will tell you, I'm just one of those people that I can't even win a prize in a cereal box. That's how bad it is for me. But this is the second time I've won actually something. I won E-Rod's contest, and now I won second for Big E's. Awesome, man! Thanks for telling me, brother. So it's crazy, man. Maybe it is going to be a good year for me. I don't know. We'll see about that. All right, we're moving down the line. We've got let's see, Sean, brother. Go ahead, man.
I'm working on. Well, are we still talking about books that we picked up?
No.
Okay, yeah, I'm in process of working on a drawing for Marky of Jim Afro. Yeah, Jim Afro. So yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you froze up a little bit, Sean.
Yeah, I gotta reset this. I'll be right back one second.
Okay, buddy. Okay. All right, Lou. We'll go down the line with Lou, brother.
I basically just pick up whatever I find at a good price, but I did just get a She-Hulk #1. Just waiting on that to come in. I was able to pick up Spider-Woman #1. As we were talking, also Dazzler, the first issue. This also has the colored cover. Cover.
Mine too.
And then I picked up a Pit #1. It was in a $1 box.
Oh, that's cool.
I got
that's
one
awesome.
of those.
And Pit 2.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
you get the one where it's the Pit versus the Hulk.
Yeah. And then I have a Pit Ash Can #1 that's autographed, so that's pretty
cool.
And then Gen 13 #1.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Campbell and Joe.
Nice. Is that it?
Yeah. In relation to that question, I haven't worked on any of my issue or my 10 list or whatever like that. They're kind of too big, man. They're books I've been after for a long time, like First Thing Boom and things like that, and they're just so out of reach for me. I can complain about Newfoundland till I'm blue in the face. It sucks here, but there's no books, and so all my options are going through eBay, and so everything's just jacked up through the roof right now. It's so difficult, and at one point, while they're their keys or whatever, now it's just gone crazy, man. So I don't know. There's no such thing as going after a more hero anymore. It doesn't matter if it's a C-lister or a D-lister when you're seeing the first appearance of Constrictor selling for $40.
Yep.
I mean, that's crazy. So yeah, it's difficult to work on, but keep my hopes high.
And the wonderful thing about this community too is that everybody kind of keeps an eye out for everybody as far as trying to help them finish their top 10 lists. I will tell you, even goes beyond that as far as random act of kindness. I don't know if you guys saw the latest video I did, but Amazing Murfinator Mike, he actually sent me a few books just out of nowhere, man. So just wonderful things that this community is doing, and just even the whole meetup at the Apple City Comic Con. I think that was the biggest one, and then me and Comic DJ, we meet up every so often at a convention as well. I mean, so I'm loving it. I'm loving the way this community is starting to come together with positivity, and all that drama in the past is just behind us, starting fresh and new, and we're loving each other because I love all of you guys.
Good, man.
Hearts all around. Yeah,
hearts all around.
How do you do that? Is like this?
No. I ain't doing no fucking hearts. Just stop that shit. You get your bottle out and cheers, motherfuckers.
We're gonna drink to that, guys. We're gonna drink to that. And this once again, this show is brought to you by my ever favorite loving Blue Moon, guys. All right.
So Marky, you mean now? Marky, you mean now is a bad time to ask you something promising?
What was it? I can't hear you, buddy. What'd you say?
He asked you to the prom.
Oh, he did? Oh,
yeah.
shit, man.
Yeah,
man. Get me another fucking bottle.
We're gonna have to get Gene Paul an autographed comic from New York Comic Con now.
Yeah, man. Well, I think that's I'd like to start collecting those, man. Cons I don't go to.
Yeah, when me, Ray, and when we go down to the Dallas Fan Day, we'll pick you up an exclusive down there, and we'll sign it. Whoever's in Texas, that's around there, we'll sign it and send it to you, and we'll get up to you, brother. All right.
That'd be awesome.
That's right. New York sends the trends, and everybody else wants to do the same thing.
They always follow the best, Manny. It's okay. They always follow the best. All right? Don't worry about it.
Here we go. let's not do this, guys. Okay?
You're from Texas. Maybe you should get him a treasury, one of those treasury books. There you go. Everything in Texas is bigger, right? That's what they say.
Or maybe we should get them Strange Tales 89.
All right, moving on, Manny. Go ahead. What about your top 10 for 2016? And you as far
I just
as that
have one. I got one off the list, and one is coming. So I got two so far. I just been venturing off, just if it's like everybody else, I guess, too, on YouTube. If you see a deal, it's like you don't want to pass it up on a book that's not on your list and is a good book, like a key book, and you're just like whatever, you're just picking it up. You're like, all right, forget about the list. You kind of forget about the list, But yeah, man, I don't think. If anything, I probably am gonna revamp it. I gotta look at the list again and see what's on there. So yeah, there's some books on there I probably won't get this year. Probably like a Hulk 181 or freaking Amazing Spider-Man 129.
Yeah.
I could probably get my hands on a 300, but yeah, that's about it, man. And New Gods, I'm trying to get that book at a good price. New Gods #1, it's just the prices on that book is kind of ridiculous. So I'm just looking for that right moment to just snatch it up from somebody. So. Yeah, that's it. That's my list, man.
I will tell you, and I will interject, man. When I did my list, I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach at the time because I had a hell of a list, a lot of hell of key issues.
Yeah.
And, I think I was thinking of more like, yeah, I want to get that. I like to have that, as opposed to start thinking about, okay, well, let me just kind of think about price-wise and how much each book will cost at that time. What's the going rate? I mean, so there's a lot of factors involved when I started thinking about. So I think I'm gonna actually revamp my list. Nevertheless, if I still find a deal for what's on that original list, I'm gonna I'm gonna hang on to that though. But I'm gonna keep going with that. But all right.
I'm having some kind of guilt, man. I'm hearing some of the stuff y'all want, and I'm sitting here like it's 5 feet from me right now. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, don't grab the box, don't do it.
Let me get that.
Let me get that Journey Mystery 84.
When Mark came on our show the first time, man, and he was showing his collection, and we had this ongoing joke with him. He was just pulling books out of his ass, out of nowhere, because he just had an amazing collection. So, by all means, feel free to show, because Sean did the same thing, teasing the shit out of us with all his collections. So.
Are we having a pissing contest? Let's get ready. Don't be awesome.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make me get the books, man. Don't get me. Don't.
Oh man, I love how it snowballs the fact though.
Forget it. I'm not even getting this. I'm out.
You see everybody get all amped up. All of a sudden it starts rolling and it gets crazy, man. I love it.
Hey, let me ask you guys. Did I hit everybody on the panel as far as the top 10? I got you. I know you were like the first one, right?
I got like 4 I was going to show, if that's all right. I mean, the top 10 are the books that you guys have been doing that you want, like your want list, like your dream list, your whole grails. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a 2016 want list, a top 10 list of what you want for this year.
Okay. I pretty much had the same list. I've got like 5 of them knocked off here. I mean, they might get better. I got the Johnny Quest Gold Key from 1964. It's the only Johnny Quest book they did in the 60s. I mean, fans of it. I got Frank Miller's first Daredevil. First time he ever drew Daredevil here, and Peter Parker's Spider-Man 27. This was actually a gift to my channel. He met me at Heroes Con and said, I bought you something, which was great. This one I'm proud of because when I went to this comic book shop in Sevierville, Tennessee, outside of Pigeon Forge, the lady that owned it was bragging about how her son came in and she knew everything that was in the store because her son put it on a computer and there was like no haggling with her. So she had the first appearance of Hellboy for $2.50. So I'm glad.
Nice.
Very nice. $2.50. She got you this time, Tim.
Yeah. I would have gave her a freaking $1, but she said no. So anyway. Yeah. And then I got a beat up copy of Deadshot's first appearance in the Silver Age.
Wow.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. But what was nice about getting this is when I flipped it over, I mean, it's not a key book thing, but there's a detective comic from the late 60s.
Oh, that's
Batman.
cool. That's
Ooh.
cool.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Very cool.
All right. And of course, there's the Gumby Winter Special for you guys in the Gumby, you know, and Art Adams.
Gumby.
So let me ask a quick question, kind of get off the comic book real quick. I got a quick question, Lou. Maybe you can help me out with this. So when you open your statues, do you wear gloves when you unbox them or anything like that?
It depends. I mean, I recently got them in a box with a statue, so I've been doing it, but it's not really that big of an issue.
Yeah, I got a comment on one of my videos from a gentleman by the name of Chris Parker, and he made all in caps saying, "Oh my God, you don't wear gloves!" You know, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, and so on. No, I do not wear gloves when I open my statue. I don't feel the need to because, you know, that's just like me trying to look at a comic book with gloves on. You know, I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna.
You gotta get the tweezers and the gloves.
What do you do? What are you giving it a prostate exam? I mean, Jesus, it's a statue for Christ's sake. You know, come on, people, lighten up a little bit. A little bit of dirt on your finger. That's why they have dusters and shit like that. Don't worry, guys. Everybody.
More than likely, it was a troll just busting your balls.
Yeah. It's probably just busting my balls.
Exactly.
You know, I was just curious because, you know,
whenever I open up a statue.
Go ahead, Sean.
No, I was going to say whatever. No, I was just about to say, it's not like, you know, when you're opening up your statues, you're like, oh, I'm going to finish this sloppy Joe, and then open up my fucking thing, I spent, you know, $100
Yeah, you didn't just work on your car.
Doing, so I don't think, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what? No, I'm going to go and get some 25 White Castles, and then, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to open up my Showcase 22 for the fuck of it. There we go. Come on, people.
You got a White Castles up there, Marky?
What's that?
You got a White Castles up there?
Yeah, we got White Castles.
Yeah, we got White Castles.
New York, we got everything here. What are you talking about?
The one that was like literally close to me closed down, so now I have to drive a little bit further to get those golden goodness.
Yeah, back home where I'm from, they have it too. They don't have it nowhere else. You know, except unless I buy them in Walmart in the goddamn freezer department.
Those suck. They're not the real deal. No, they're fake.
Let me get on the topics back on comic book, guys, and just a little bit out of curiosity. I've been a little bit out of the loop this past week because, you know, going to the convention and everything, so that's why you don't see me in like the off-air hangouts or replying back to a lot of people. But I was just curious, based off the last few days, any hot sleeper books that anybody knows about at this time, something that may be sort of on the horizon before it starts spiking up and being a little bit out of reach, man. I know Tim talked about Lobo, started to see the market watch on Lobo. Is there anything else that maybe you guys see, whether it be a new book, or Silver Age, Modern Age, Bronze Age, whatever?
Anything, New Wonder Woman, Aquaman, New Gods, everything. New
Gods, #1.
That is going up.
Yeah.
I've been telling everybody to go out and pick up Fantastic Four 129, First Appearance of Thundra. Anything related to Squadron Supreme, I mean, that's a good idea. With the dissolve of the Fantastic Four title, picking up any Fantastic Four villains is always a good idea, like T-Rex, any of the Heralds, Fire Lord, anything like that, anything to do with Galactus. It's always smart, and not for this, you know, like when I speculate, I don't speculate on the idea that, okay, I'll buy it for $3, sell it for $300. I buy it for $3 now so that I don't have to pay $300 for it.
Yeah.
Like, part of your collection. Speculating to turn a profit, that's pretty difficult, I think, because you never know what's going to come. And you know, I've been collecting comics for a long time, and if I didn't know, you know, what Walking Dead #1 would have done, of course I would have picked up some. You never know what's going to happen.
The market fluctuates too. You know, I mean, you know, you just don't know. But considering on the fact of what we do know, and especially what's coming out this week, it's a very conclusion. Anything related to anything that shows up in that film this week is going to go up, and anything they announce after that film is going to go up.
I would grab a Tigra just because of Wonder Woman. So.
Yeah, I would grab a Tigra. I would grab Wonder Woman 160 Silver Age, the first Silver Age Cheetah.
Let me just ask a question here. Let me just ask a question to people. Is there any books that you've noticed that hasn't been related to TV movie that has been going up in price? People always speculate surrounding movies or television, but you look at a book like what is it? The first appearance of Star Sapphire. That's almost doubled in price real recently.
I know.
Because of her coming appearances. Or you take that, what is that book with Deadpool got going on now, Mercenaries or something like that. He's got a bunch of Morts in there working with. First Stingray's gone through the roof, things like that. And none of these have anything to do with the movie. So I like that trend that's starting to happen again, which is paying attention to the books. And now,
honestly, Sean, I think they're just
story.
I think that honestly, just everybody is just trying to catch up and trying to be ahead of the game instead of behind of the game. You know, getting the first appearance of Starfire, Star Sapphire, getting the first appearance of Madame Xanadu, all the Dark Justice League characters, all those low-grade characters, and everything like that. Everybody's just getting a little smart now.
I think this game that you're talking about, though, too, I think it's really started to shift a little bit. I've noticed it. The game used to be, for a little while here, is hear about a movie, get that book, make that money. Chasing the dollars, not chasing the book, but I'm actually starting to see now a lot of people, through a lot of sites, Comic Book Realm, Comic Vine, things like that, people are now chasing books again rather than chasing books because of movies and TV.
If you're at the comic book convention, if you're at the comic book.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. If you're at the comic book conventions, it bounces off what Sean was saying. Back at the comic book conventions and stuff, people are really picking up on like 80s books, whole runs of Dazzler, things like that stuff. But to bounce off of what someone else was saying there and stuff, I think when it comes to like trying to stay ahead of the game, you kind of have to look back at what's happened before, like Kick-Ass, and all those movies that came from Miller. Not Frank Miller.
Mark Miller.
I kind of think some of the books. Yeah, some of the books you might want to get, and it would pay off because, first of all, they're great books. If they don't go up, you still got a great read. Would be the Garth Ennis stuff. Nobody's
anything Garth Ennis writes is awesome.
Especially the Punisher stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
From Big East Comics, he says Batman Beyond #1. That's a book that people need to look out for as well. And I was happy enough to jump on that train too before it starts getting crazy. And Jeff Johnson also says She-Hulk #1 is slowly going up.
Yep.
And Don Comic Book Junkie says Hansi raw copies have almost tripled in price.
That thing is crazy. That book.
Isn't that crazy?
But that's one of those books you collect what you love, and I know Don loves that book. What I find interesting about that book is the controversy it stirs up, because there's people who look at the cover and have no idea it's about a girl.
Isn't it a religious book?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Christian comics, and it's about a girl in Germany who changes her opinion of the swastika, of the Third Reich. So it's anything. It's not propaganda in any way. People get their backs up.
Wait a minute, what book is that? You guys broke up.
Hansi, the girl who loves the swastika.
Okay. Yep.
Don, I always thought Don was in the right to love that book. The cover art's amazing. It's a really intriguing cover, and it's an intriguing book to have. I think it's called Christian Spire books.
I don't know. So. One book
controversial cover on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
One book I picked up in a dollar bin, with the whole movie coming in there.
And we lost him.
Am I breaking up?
Yeah, you're breaking.
Yeah, you're breaking up. You sound like the Tony.
I'll try that again. A book I picked up was I think it's New Teen Titans, the issue #1 with Cyborg in it, because it partially tells his origin story and everything.
Yeah.
So I picked that up maybe because with the movie coming out and whatever. So, and dollar bins. So you know.
They're out there. They're out there.
Yeah.
Now it's the time to start going in those dollar bins. Take your time. Trust me. Go through every box.
Yeah.
I pulled
part of a mini series
that
actually.
even half the stuff I pulled out of that 50 cent. I mean, there's other stuff, but there's just common bullshit that I liked, and I didn't want to waste anybody's time.
Let me ask this guy. So for the collector, you know, who hasn't been collecting very long, who doesn't know what to look for in the dollar bin to pick up and grab, what are your recommendations? Okay, they can go through a dollar bin, but how do they know which ones to grab?
The older the better, and if it's an older number one or a lower number, I mean, you know, I would grab that. If you're talking over $1 or 50, like the ones I had, 50 cents, I was just basically when I was going through the flipping through the boxes, I grabbed anything that had a number one, anything that had a nice shiny 90s bullshit covers because I'm a sucker for those. Anything that I thought was relevant, like in a name, like Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, anything like that. If the comic looked old, I would take a look at the date and stuff like that. Even if I can't remember what that comic is or anything, I mean, I just try to, you know, make sure maybe I might have something here, or maybe you know, bring a list. Bring a list. That's the best thing I can say. Bring a list.
My recommendation would be, of course, like I can speak for the Marvel, is you can find that volume of Silver Surfer with Ron Lim work on it. That's a really good run, and you'll find them in the back issue bin. John Byrne's Alpha Flight. John Byrne's Alpha Flight. Amazing run.
See that a lot.
There's only a select few that go up. The Micronauts.
Yep.
You'll find
those
in the dollar bin, but I think probably Tim can answer this question the best because Tim has a phenomenal record of going to quarter bins and pulling out just awesome gold stuff.
I know. I know. I gotta move out to where he is, man.
Oh, he's got I don't know what's the equivalent of a green thumb when it comes to going through those quarter bins. So
yeah, I've done the thing where I got a book for a quarter and went for $85 on eBay and stuff before. So
wow.
I think the biggest thing is that, you know, it's going to take time. You can't expect to just start collecting and know what you're doing. That's what the overwhelming part is. I think you're just going to have to you're just going to have to give yourself a little bit of time to have fun with it, and then the knowledge will come. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Don't be too hard on yourself. That's all there is to it. But what's going to happen is you're going to find that book. Yeah, you're going to find that book that clicks, that character that clicks, a writer. You're going to find something you like about it, and that's going to take you other places. 4 or 5 months down the road, if you're really into the comic and you start looking online or watching YouTube videos, you're going to get a little bit more of what you're doing. And then you're going to be meeting people and talking to people. You got to take time to know what you're doing. Don't go into this thinking you're going to make money. That'll come. Yeah, that'll come. So I say don't be too hard on yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, instinct will tell you too. Like your instinct is to just round up everything you see. You go to a yard sale, you see a box, you buy the box, you go home with the box. But that's the first thing you do. But you know, you want to kind of pace yourself with some stuff. But like Tim said, yeah, enjoy it. If you like the way that cover looks, pick it up. See if you like it. Don't jump in. You see a lot of people jumping in collecting right now, and they're following what's hot. You know, I see people, their first jumping off book is New Mutants 98 at a price tag of $250, $300. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's crazy. Like, that's just it feels like a real bad way to start into something that's just fucking amazing. So.
Yeah, this couple of weeks, I found out I've got a couple books worth money and never knew it. You know, just talking on the chats and stuff, man. Like, I've got a Flash thing over here. You know, I bought this off the freaking rack, and it's mine and all this stuff, and I had no idea this was a hot book. I've had stuff.
Oh, yeah, the death of Professor Zoom. Yeah. The Reverse Flash. Nice.
Yeah, I've got the run that I bought when I was. Yeah, I bought this when I was 10. You know, I bought this whole run when I was 10 years old. I can't remember. Yeah, I mean, you know, stuff like that. Y'all are sitting here talking about like She-Hulk #1 being worth money. I've had this forever. You know. And that's part of the fun. You hold on to these books, and then all of a sudden you feel like it's a payoff. I mean, the DC movies are starting. I've got a ton of DC crap that's just now starting to be worth something. But, you know.
Yeah. Even the one that they're running at each other, the Reverse Flash and the Flash, that book is also, what is it, 223 or something like that? Took me a while to find it. I had beat-up copies of it, and I was trying to find a better one, and I still can't get a better one because they're hard to get. I can't find those.
Yeah.
I can't wait till they reboot Elf. I'll be set.
Let me ask V this question. Hey V, so what kind of collector are you? Do you collect comic books? Do you collect anything specific? Have you thought about getting into, being that you're more of a younger generation? I think you probably, we are probably like triple your age, the entire panel member, one person at a time. But I was just curious. I was just curious to know. I mean, as a younger person, do you collect anything specific?
I collect action figures, mainly ones that are very strong, powerful women in comics. But actually, when I was little, my mom owned a bookstore and sold a lot of comic books. So I grew up looking at the 90s comic books, and I've always really loved the art, actually. Like, I'm not super into comic books, but I've always loved Michael Golden and Jim Lee art. It's just, I've always just been in love with it, so.
Here's a recommendation too, V. There is a all-female talk panel that is run by Funkmaster Celia. It's a bunch of females. It's called Friday Fanatics, Female Fanatics Force. I think that's Female Fanatics Force. And they actually did a few episodes on Comic Talk where I hosted it for them as this platform. But of course, I wasn't on there. It was all female member, and I didn't wear any wigs or anything like that to be part of the members, of course. But if you're looking into slowly starting into like the fandom collecting or getting into like, because they review a book a week, where they'll pick a book. Hey, listen, this is the book we're going to talk about on this Friday. You might want to try to get into that. There's some very wonderful females on there that just have fun with it. And that's a show that you might might enjoy as well. Branching out on.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll check them out. I think I heard somebody talking about that last week, and it just slipped my mind. But yeah, I'll definitely check them out this week.
Yeah, they're definitely good. Celia's a real sweetheart. All the girls on there, Nerd Lore. I mean, Miley. Who else is on there? Frank.
Francesca.
Francesca's on there.
Amanda Eggle.
Amanda Eggle.
Francesca.
Miley.
There's
Francesca.
Yeah, there's Amanda Eggle.
Mercy's Little Show.
Mercy.
Yeah.
They're starting to add Reader 1717.
Yeah.
Cam.
Oh, definitely.
A whole bunch of people.
Cammy's awesome. Yeah, Cammy's great.
Nice.
I think if you want to get on the train as far as slowly learning it, because it's not a show that's overwhelming for the female collectors. They do fandom. There are a lot of them are fandom collectors. Francesca will collect statues. The other I know Celia, she'll collect like weekly books of her choice. And this is not just for you, but any females that are out there that are interested about learning a little bit more about this type of genre. I think
they do a lot of the mystery minis as well.
Yeah, fun stuff.
And they first started on Comic Book Fanatics, and they ventured off on their own, and then now they have more subscribers than Comic Talk does.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this was the flagship show for them, and I think they just hit over the 200 subscriber mark actually. Not too long. I was watching on Friday, and I think they're at like 203 or something now. So that's pretty damn cool.
They're
man.
easier to look at than us. That's why.
Yeah, nobody, forget it. We're just
I don't know.
friggin' messes here.
I already said this. Between you and Marky brings in all.
You wouldn't have said that after the concert I went to this week. I look like shit, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Megadeth and Suicidal Tendencies, man. That's
yeah, that was a pretty that was an exercise. That was I had to duck and run and roll.
Maybe if we all did it in cosplay, we'd get.
Oh, that would have been fucking hysterical. During when they're actually playing Institutionalized from Suicidal Tendencies, us dancing around in cosplay.
Yeah, moshing. We're all in the pit.
I call the thunder out.
Yeah. I hear what you said, man.
I said if we're gonna do that, I call the Thunder outfit.
Nice.
I like how Frank flips into the Matrix.
Let me ask you guys this. Real quick. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I kind of paused out there for a lick.
We all did.
I think yeah. So, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna blame Google for it. It's I'm glad it's just a free platform here. So
It's just what happens.
it's just what happens.
We just roll with it. That's it.
That's it.
All you can do.
Let me ask you guys this: TV shows, man. From each panel member, I want to know 3 top TV shows that you guys watch. It doesn't have to be comic book related. It doesn't have to be superhero related. But it's like 3 shows that you watch that you love that just might be very interesting to some of the viewers out there.
Shark Tank. Let's see. Shark Tank. Probably like Love and Hip Hop, but that's off already. So let's see what else. Crap. I mean, I think all my shows is Pawn Stars. And American Pickers. That's 4 of them. There you go. Pawn. Pawn.
I got Flippin' Vegas, American Dad, and
American Dad.
favorite. My last one, it'd have to be any horror movie on the Chiller channel that we got over here. So I watch all that craziness. But Flippin' Vegas is the main one, and then like I said, American Dad.
Bob's Burgers.
Oh, there we go.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and Workaholics. If anybody's never seen Workaholics, it's an amazing show. So.
Bates Motel. Damien, which is basically a continuation of The Omen as him growing up and everything. And
Damien's a good show. I just watched the first episode on that.
Dude, it is freaking creepy, man. I love it.
I'm very impressed with it. And the thing about it is they're using the old movie clips.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what's really drawn me into the film. I mean, into the show. So I'm really enjoying that. And since it's non-comic book, we're talking about Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I've been watching Lucifer, which is pretty good.
Yep.
It's comic books, man.
Well,
he said comic or
he said comic book or.
Oh, you said I thought you meant not.
I just said it doesn't have to be.
Well, everybody knows all the comics. We all watch them. So there's some other ones.
Supernatural.
Right. Yes. Damn.
Love that show, and I like comic book men, but that's comic book related.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's okay if it's comic book related.
That's mostly what I watch. So.
Yeah. I watch Supernatural, man. I recommend the first 5 seasons. They pull from comics like Lee. There's Castiel, like Constantine.
Castiel is my favorite.
They pulled from the Sandman with death and all kinds of stuff, the Reapers and shit. And then iZombie. That's just fun.
Yes, iZombie. Yes, very good.
And then I watch Rick and Morty, a cartoon.
When's that coming back on?
Rick and Morty is amazing.
When's Rick and Morty coming back on?
It's got H.P. Lovecraft in there and nobody's noticed. I'm like, oh my god, they got some freaking Cthulhu-looking monsters in that thing. They got jelly beans that rape you.
Tim, Tim, I love the episodes where they had the remote control and they travel through all the channels. That's amazing, man. Rick and Morty is so good, man. I've tried to pick up the comics of those, and I was just like, wait a minute.
Yeah, they had one where they messed up their entire world. So they went to another dimension where they live, and they had to bury their corpses. You know, I'm like, the start over.
And Morty's sisters, Morty's sisters all like complaining about her day or something, and he's like, I just buried my own body, like suck it up, suck your shit up, man. And she's all like, huh?
And it all started with a love potion, you know.
Does anybody like Archer?
I watch it every now and then.
That's another funny effing show. I love that shit.
Yeah, they got a comic book coming out of that soon, which I'm definitely gonna pick up.
Oh yeah, I
love anything John Benjamin does. John Benjamin's super funny. If you like him, go back and watch his old animation he was a huge part of called Home Movies.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
They got Home Movies.
I used to watch that on Teletoon, man. Yeah.
Teletoon, yeah.
I didn't hear anybody mention, anybody watch the show Magicians? I love that show.
Nah.
I haven't seen it yet.
I saw you posted that on Facebook.
It's all right. I gotta take a look. I know what you're talking about. It's just I got every day. It's like I got 3 or 4 shows, like or 2. It's ridiculous. I don't have a break.
Yeah. I'm behind on a whole bunch of shows. I'm behind on a whole bunch of shows. My DVR is full right now.
Yeah, I gotta throw some love out to the Venture Brothers, man. So much comic book stuff in the Venture Brothers and David Bowie and everything. Yeah, man. It's just stuff for everybody in the Venture Brothers.
Yeah. Myself, when it comes to TV, I mean, I watch the majority of the comic book shows, but besides that, I really like the show Scorpion. I think that's a pretty good show. I love that show. And then, since people are mentioning cartoons, even though I think the show has ended quite a while ago, Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. Nice.
The greatest hair in cartoons.
Oh, man. I would love to have hair like that again.
Don't forget, Frank, that
Johnny Bravo, I want to raise you the tick. I'm sorry.
The tick. Yeah.
Raise you the tick. Cartoon
that's a good show.
Which one?
Yeah.
The Tick.
Oh, yes.
It's coming back, I think, The Tick. They're putting that up. Making another show.
So.
No, Dexter's Laboratory, baby. Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah. And what you call it? Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack. Yeah. Wow.
That was sick. That was a sick
one. Yeah. They had the blue walking on.
Now those were cartoons. Not this crap I see now.
Yeah, that's right. The new stuff sucks.
Another one my son watches. Clarence. That crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
Man,
I don't know.
I'm still with the old school. The South Park, Family Guy. I still love those and everything.
Yeah.
Simpsons I can watch any day. It's a Scooby-Doo, all that shit. You know, whatever.
I watch it first before I watch goddamn Clarence.
But did you guys hear they're doing a Luke Cage show?
Yes. Oh, yeah. They actually
I saw the teaser for that. I think it looks pretty good, actually.
Well, that was coming. Especially the Iron Fist. That's going to be coming, too. So.
Well,
Luke Cage, Power Man and Iron Fist was one of the first books that I picked up back when I was young. That was one of the first books I given me. And ever since then, man, you got to understand, like, at that time, I was given certain books to read. Thor, while I love Thor, he was an Incredible Hulk. So I put Thor to the side. But then I was given Luke Cage, Power Man. As soon as I read Sweet Christmas, I was like, how does he say Sweet Christmas? You know what I mean? I just got so into that book, man. And, I guess that would have been around Claremont was writing for them. And, so, and I started going back and I see Billy Graham's art and things like that. It's probably one of the best runs ever. You go back through my videos, I've been preaching about Luke Cage forever. Like, he's my man. And, when I heard...
It's Clobbering Time and Sweet Christmas. I mean, that was Marvel's.
Yeah, man. Exactly. And
When I heard that in
the show was coming out, yeah.
Hey, real quick, we lost V once again, and she has our article portion where she kind of hits the highlights on specific articles that that may be that are current within this this time frame, whether it be TV shows, movies, or comic books related. But she must be having technical difficulties again. But nevertheless, I think we're at the portion, anyways, of our show where we're going to do our final thoughts and shout-outs, and we'll just go ahead and start from there, since it takes us about 15 minutes to do shout-outs.
Well, Sean wants to ask a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead, Sean.
Does anybody have a new opinion on the Apocalypse movie? Does anybody have a new change of heart about it? Because I mean, I saw the new trailer, man, and it looks insane. I'm so excited to see how Apocalypse is done. I don't know. I feel like they almost introduced these shitty, grainy pictures on purpose, so that they get people saying, "Oh, it looks terrible," so that when they started approaching it and getting closer, that you'd be actually genuinely impressed by it. So
I like the last trailer, that the newest one. I like it too, but I think the music that went into the soundtrack was just like, I like the music that they gave that melodramatic and just horrific, something bad's fucking coming music. But all in all, it was good, and I don't give a damn. I know a lot of people have been complaining a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what? Just go see the goddamn movie. It's an X-Men movie. It's Bryan Singer. He hasn't screwed this up yet. May I add you? Yet. He's been doing fine.
X-Men too.
Yeah, like you said, Marky, a lot of people just go see the movie.
Just go see the movie. Just go see the movie. Shut up about rumors. Shut up about, I don't care who said what, and he got this source from the moon. I don't care. Go see the fucking movie, you people. I mean, Jesus Christ. This is what happened to Judge Dredd. When nobody went to see it, you didn't get your sequel, people. And you're like, why don't we got a sequel? Because you didn't fucking go. So shut up and just go. We've been waiting for this as kids. Go see the goddamn movies. I'm done. Good night. Mic drop. I'm done.
Sign a petition, people, so we can get that Judge Dredd #2, man.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough.
Judge Dredd. They're talking about a TV show. I don't know if it went anywhere. There's no sequel. They're talking to TV.
If anything, it has to be Netflix or something. Some other one of those have to take them.
It could be very gritty.
But anyway.
my take on X-Men Apocalypse. I'm gonna go see it. That's a given right there. I think Psylocke looks awesome. Everything. I saw the second trailer. I'm okay with it. It wasn't like, oh my god. No, it's just, I'm gonna go see it. It looks good and everything. My only thing is, and I'm not harping on Apocalypse or anything, just being a fan of the 90s cartoon, I wish they would have went with a more like a robotic, mechanical kind of suit for Apocalypse, just because that's how I'm so used to seeing him in the cartoon. But I mean, his suit alone, the whole, the whole Egyptian mythical whatever, I think it's cool.
I think they'll explain it a little. I mean, maybe not. Maybe
in the new trailer, you see him on that table thing, and he's So we're gonna get some explanation.
I think it's gonna be a cool movie.
I'm on for it. So
the whole Four Horsemen thing was cool.
Yeah. What I think's going on is that people want Marvel to get all their properties back, so these movies don't stand a chance against online stuff, right?
Correct.
And that's actually the worst thing that could happen, man. We got variety, man. We got the Fox movies. I mean, the X-Men movies with Bryan Singer, I've loved every one of them. I mean, could they be improved here and there? Maybe. But when Bryan Singer's on them, man, they're gold. They are. And then, you turn around, you got your DC movies coming out. All it's going to do is make Marvel amp their game up. Stop doing the repeat.
Plus, what do you think would happen to Deadpool if Marvel had their hands on it?
Yeah.
Disney would have never allowed.
They'll never do an R-rated Deadpool. Never.
That's
They will
right.
never.
No.
So, well, lucky we got that, and that basically gave Fox more power to them, because now they're like going, well, F Fantastic Four, that might go back to Disney or might not, who knows, but they're keeping the X-Men people, and they're definitely keeping Deadpool now for a little bit longer than you people think, unless they can come together and do a Sony deal. That's the only way you're going to see these characters with Captain America and all them.
Yeah, Fox did Deadpool, and they saw how well it did, and now Fox is like, oh, we got money now.
Yeah, and they have another franchise now, and now they don't have to worry about because they have big names in that X-Men universe now, and they're big, huge names, and they maybe don't want to play a dress up anymore. They may want to do some serious roles and all that, and maybe don't want to be hindered or like, oh, I have not been contracted that I have to do Professor X again or whatever, and. Whatever. I mean, Jennifer Lawrence, she's a freaking Academy Award winner. She's all this stuff. So this is probably her last go around as Mystique, and that's the whole problem with that. So now they're like, okay, shit, we got Ryan Reynolds, and we still can put X-Men in it. Hello.
Yeah.
But another thing that was cool about the Deadpool movie is it let the Fox Marvel characters, they lasted themselves a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
The whole mood just made it to where, okay, we got a franchise and it's so dark and it's been this and it's that. They got to lighten it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
They didn't lighten it up.
Okay, so I laughed the hardest at the Deadpool movie when he wrote Nathan without me dead body. I mean, that was like,
Well, let's
hey
guys, before V gets kicked off again, let's go ahead and get her do one of her articles real quick and see if we have any comments based off of that.
Cool.
Okay, the first article that I found this week was actually about, hold on. The Russo brothers talking about recasting Tony Stark and Steve Rogers later on, maybe whenever they get too old to still wield iron and shields. Everyone was pretty upset about that in the comments. What do y'all think?
They'll just honestly, it'll be Falcon and War Machine. That's it. They're your replacements.
But Chris Evans is still young.
Evans ain't going nowhere. If they're gonna do anything, it would be Downey Jr. because he's up there, but he'll still do it if they wants to. That's the other thing. We don't know.
Or you take the cheap way out and you pull a Fast 7 and just CGI their face on someone.
Well, there was a reason.
So they're never leaving.
There was a reason for that.
There's a reason why.
You just hired Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp does everything.
Yeah,
that's
true.
it. He's a real chameleon, man.
Johnny Depp and his amazing chameleon. He probably play the Incredible Hulk and probably make that shit look good.
I remember his name being tossed around for Doctor Strange, and that I would have looked at.
That would have been awesome.
Him and Joaquin Phoenix were trying to get that, and
I would have gone with Johnny Depp, man.
Yeah.
He has that whole lanky
Cumberbatch, I think, is going to surprise you.
We all know
Cumberbatch is going to be good with his.
Hey, I like Johnny Depp in Crybaby, man. He was awesome.
I remember watching it with you. You were upset. It was a good movie.
He was upset.
Oh Lord!
I saw a tear coming out of his eye. I think when we were watching it all together. All right, V, do you have anything else as far as the next article?
Yeah, I actually read, last week Deadpool surpassed Man of Steel at the box office, and this week he has passed Spider-Man 3. I find this kind of interesting because it's been in the theater for a while now. Usually by now these movies are kind of dying down in their popularity, so
they normally tap out after 30 days, but if the movie was good, people will still go see it.
That's the thing. Key word there, Ray. If the movie was good, if it's good, word of mouth. It's like a virus.
Yeah.
People go first night, come out and go, hallelujah, we got the Deadpool film we want. Message boards light up, social media lights up, and everybody friggin' flocks. And that's basically it. And they enjoyed it. It was a very funny, entertaining film. I never laughed so hard in my entire fucking life. It was a funny, good film.
There's a theater down.
You make me laugh so hard every time you come on.
Oh, yeah. I'm just ready this week, man. This is what I've been waiting for since I was a goddamn kid. And I swear to God, if I hear one critic say, well, they could have done... Fuck you! I've been waiting for this for God only knows how long. You're not taking it away from me. Screw you all. Go see the fucking movie. It's going to be badass. I don't want to hear normally, oh, it's a DC versus Marvel bullshit. Fuck you! Go see Batman versus Superman.
That's right.
Shut the fuck up.
They're already saying that it's selling out faster than Deadpool.
Marky, to be fair, I just want to argue with Marky on this. You know, Marky, I mean, the movie's got its flaws, okay? I don't know.
I love you, but fuck you! No fucking way!
Yo, all I want to say is...
You need to calm the fuck down, man.
All I want to say
you bust a vessel.
I'm alright.
All I want to say is, Marky, I'm going to drink to that enthusiasm.
I'm ready for it, baby. I'm ready for it.
We'll move on to the next topic. Do you see what you started? So we'll go ahead and move on to the next one.
I was actually looking at the upcoming movies that are set to go into production, and I think in 2021 they're talking about having a Magneto movie released.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't think it's in production yet, but it's definitely, they're talking about it. Is that anything?
Yeah, if they go back to the actual comics and go through his history and stuff, man, that could be a deep, deep movie, man. I mean, we're talking World War II, Jewish concentration camps.
The prison camp shit, man, yeah.
All the way up to the mutants and him having that fear of being treated like the Jews. Because, I mean, that could be a heavy movie, man, if they do it right. If they just go out for him being the villain and the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants and stuff, they're going to lose a lot. That could be a really nice movie.
Yeah. When it comes
Rosenbaum takes that role real seriously as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
When it comes to Magneto, in movie form, I would like to see them do like they did in the '90s cartoon with the whole the island there with all the. I think it was villains and stuff. I'd love to see that in a movie. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people forget, Magneto actually had like a asteroid M. I mean, he actually had a headquarters rotating around Earth and stuff. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot they could tap into him, man.
That'd be pretty cool.
They showed that in the Jim Lee run, the X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm kind of picturing they could get like into the personal life of Magneto and finally like squash the stuff with Quicksilver being his kid or not that they kind of hinted at in the movie.
Well, apparently in Age of Apocalypse, they're actually going to confirm it now that they're father and son or something. I heard about that. So.
When they were on the elevator. Yeah, when they were on the elevator in that movie,
cool. My mom knew someone like you.
What kills me is Kick-Ass became Quicksilver in the Avengers, and his best friend in the first movie became Quicksilver in the X-Men. I'm like, I want Kick-Ass now, and I'm like,
Yeah. I love Kick-Ass. I love that movie.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I like Jim Carrey in the second one.
So we'll go with one last article, V, before we go ahead and move on to the shout-outs and final.
Otherwise, he's not making The Walking Dead.
Don't make me late, Marty. It will be my ass will be grass.
Marky's on the clock, man.
I'm on the clock. I'm on the fucking clock.
So it's no worry on that end. Go ahead.
Well, the new Apocalypse trailer came out this week. A lot of my fellow nerdy friends are not too happy with the way that looks, and I can't disagree with them. They've set it up strangely. What do y'all think about the way that it's set up and the cinematography of it?
Marky's gonna pop a blood vessel on this one.
Yeah, let's.
I'm okay. No, what? I'm fine. Woosah.
I mean, first of all, we've got Apocalypse in a movie. Number two, he's got his 4 horsemen. They look good. They're redeeming Angel from the movie that Bryan Singer didn't do. There's a lot. It's either you're going to look at it with half, the glass is half full or it's half empty.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it, and I don't care what anybody else thinks, man. I'm going to,
Basically, be your own critic.
That's right.
That's it.
Well, they replaced Storm, and it looks good. We got our Mohawk Storm. I mean, it just
we got the Mohawk Storm. That looks good. The young Dream Grid, the young Cyclops. They look.
We got
fine.
Archangel.
Archangel looks great.
He looks amazing.
Psylocke. I mean, come on, people.
Yeah, she's slicing cards in half, man. That's awesome.
I'm an X-Men fan going back to like 1980. I was a Justice League guy, but I had my X-Men on the side. All that stuff. And I'm seeing so much stuff in that movie they got right because they went back to the cartoon and the comic book. I mean, just from the trailer,
Yeah. So, how much of a drastic hit did we see on the books for the intro of the four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, for the Archangel, and anything related to that X-Men movie?
The books had a little bit of spike and then come down because they made so many of them. There's a lot of those books out. There's a lot of printings.
Yeah, the first appearance of Archangel, that book always has been like a low price book, and I never really understood it. One book that you'll see creep up to will be the first appearance of Mr. Sinister.
Yes.
Now,
while
he may not be intricate into this movie, if they're moving forward, he's pretty essential to it all. But talking about mutants and stuff, I think everybody should go out and get New Mutants 24 and 25, first appearance of Legion. That's the book to have. That's the next have book for as far as mutant books go. The other ones, you're a bit late to get the Apocalypse. What you're going to pay for is what you're going to pay for it right now.
I paid $15 for mine.
Yeah, it's 50.
I paid $5 for X Factor 5.
The price went down on it. I just sold one.
They went down. Yeah, they did go down because people are realizing, holy shit, I'm seeing this book everywhere. I'm seeing it on the street corner. I'm seeing it in a mailbox. I'm seeing it in my local deli and restaurant. They just made too many of them.
Well, let me ask this though: do you not only that besides the high print value on that, but do you think the trailers, the success of the trailers, or what they see as far as the trailers being bad will make a big impact on the books?
Maybe the Archangel ones. Maybe the Archangel ones.
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
The price didn't even spike on those Archangel ones.
Yeah.
The price stood where they at now. It's not even. You could get that book for like $10 or something.
And it never
Those
did.
are affordable books.
I expected it to go up when Jim Lee did his run. It didn't. I expected it to go up, so many times, man, and it's never budged. And I mean, Angel has been in other X-Men movies, not as Archangel, but as Angel, and it just never moved, which is a good thing. That means you can go out and get an awesome character price.
And also, it didn't come out in the Silver Age, and I think if it came out in around of those eras, I think the books would definitely have some value and move up because they came out in that era of that Bronze Age era, whatever, that 90s era or whatever. Copper. Sorry, I forgot. But they made so many printings of those damn books. I mean, there's too many.
But if you want the first appearance of Angel, then you got to get X-Men #1.
Right, true, right.
What you guys got to remember is thanks to the Avengers movie and what Marvel has done to the X-Men in the comics, your X-Men fans aren't out there, man. And when it comes to comics, they run them off.
Yep.
Okay, they put them up. They mix the Avengers and the X-Men together. They put them on a planet. They're not there. The books are crap. So nobody really wants to get those. I mean,
Well, they have put out information of A versus X as well.
Yeah, that's a rumor.
Hey guys, we have
that'd be interesting.
a portion where we have got to do final thoughts and shout-outs because if Marky doesn't do a final shout-out right now, he's gonna get beat up by the wife. So we're gonna let him go first and say, Marky, your final thoughts and shout-out on you, brother.
All right, but thank you very much. Yes, seriously, my ass will be grass. But anyway, I'm going to make it real quick. Like I said in the beginning of the show, I have to do a shout-out to Jeff Johnson. Jeff Johnson contacted me and sent me a message saying, hey, I seen your video, and you got that promo book, which was the Spider-Man UNICEF book.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, did you ever get the Hulk versus Venom one? I said, no, that's on my list, actually. Give me your address. I'm sending it to you. And then, bam, here it is right here. Nice. So to Jeff Johnson, I got to say, thank you so much. That was real cool of you to do. And you're getting something back real soon. I'm just letting you know that. So that was really cool of you to do. Thank you very much. And other than that, I think I just popped a blood vessel a couple of minutes ago. But goddamn it, go see Batman versus Superman. God damn it, this is what we all been waiting for. I don't want to hear about Batman. Oh, it's Batfleck. Fuck you. Go see Batman versus Superman. I don't give a shit what Lex Luthor sounds like. Fuck you. Go see Batman versus Superman. I don't give a flying fuck what you think or what you have a problem with this film. This is the film that we all been waiting for as kids. Go fucking see it. Support this film, because the more times we get big films like this and no one goes, they don't fucking make them. And then you sit in your fucking corner and go, oh, why didn't you end up making this film? Because you didn't fucking go. So go see the fucking film. That's it. I'm out of here. I'm seeing The Walking Dead. Love you all the panel members. Peace out.
Later, Mark.
I'm
done. I'll go see it Saturday.
He's a very passionate guy. Nevertheless, a delight to have on the show as always. You know, the show is not the same without him. I will tell you that. But we'll move on. Next one will be, of course, Sean Gene Paul Ace Peter.
Hey, well, thanks for having me on again, and always to see you guys, and I'm glad for everybody coming out. Good to see Lou. Good to see Tim. Nice to see V again. If anybody has a chance, come to the Google Office Hangouts. They're really fun. Just going and stuff. Yeah, it keeps everybody busy. Yeah, just awesome. I guess I'll say, if you want to go see Batman versus Superman, do it. If you don't want to.
So after The Walking Dead tonight, Marcus will be on the first flight out that way.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot, Sean. I appreciate you coming on, and appreciate your contributions and everything to the community, man. Awesome guy to have.
The Aquaman.
Ooh, cool.
The Aquaman comes from Marky.
He left.
All right, next, final thoughts and shout-outs from Hero Statue Collector Lou. Go ahead, brother.
Ooh. Well, for shout-outs, since we're on the Batman, Superman love, check out A Deal of Steel. This guy puts out probably the best trailers for these movies. I think his are even better than the studios put out. So if you want to see stuff that piques your interest, check him out. He does... Right now, he's big into the Batman, Superman, but he does all the comic book stuff. So definitely check him out. And for thoughts, guys, go see the movies you enjoy. Don't care what the critics say. Don't care what other people on the forum say. If you like it, shout it out. It's the only way we're ever going to see a second Man of Steel movie. So definitely support it if you like it. I know. I'm a huge fan.
Awesome, Lou. Thank you so much for coming on, man. All right.
Wait. One thing. Don't forget, I got a contest on my channel. You got to win comics. You got to win a statue and whatever else we throw in that box. So it's not that hard to get in. Just subscribe, and you're good to go.
And I'm looking forward to winning this one, Lou, since I've won.
Just pack it up. Pack it up. Put my name on it. Give a big shout out to all of the panel members and my New York people. Big E's, CeeLo's, Mike Seif, Marky, Hero Collector, Lou over there, 'cause he's from upstate. And yeah, man, and I really appreciate you having me on the show. And yeah, that's let's see, what's a thought? Yeah, just go see whatever movies you want to see, man. Forget what Marky says. Don't listen to that dude. Nah, that's it, man. That's all, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you coming on. All right, Punisher 88, Frank, go ahead, brother.
Well, for starters, I wanted to say thanks for having me on again. As for shout-outs, yeah, to everyone in the panel. I'm freezing, ain't I?
Yeah.
I'm freezing. Oh, okay, let me try that again. Okay, let me try that again.
Hurry up, quick.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay. So thanks for having me on again. I'd like to, as usual, as everyone else, shout out to the panel. I would like to give a shout out to Archangel, and also to all the awesome ladies of the Female Fanatics Force. And one special thing, if Funkmaster Celia is watching this, today is her birthday, so I'd like to take a special shot for her birthday. So happy birthday, Celia.
All right, next we've got Hollermouse. Tim, final thoughts and shout-outs for you, brother.
All right, I'd like to shout out to the whole comic book community on here, and by 3 people in particular. Comic Quarter 410, just for being a great friend. Thuggy One, just for the text and the phone calls every now and then. And I'm gonna throw it out to Skeeter Nerdlore for being able to handle me and talk me back into getting into Saga again. I got really mad when the kids off and quit. So get all that. And I just want to say, man, anybody who's watching this, the comic books is what brought us all together. I mean, people from all over the place, and to really think about it. So we all got a little something in common. Let's be good to each other, because we're all in this together, man. So thanks for having me on, man.
Nice.
And thanks a lot for joining us for the first time, and hopefully it's not the last time. And it was great having you on. It's great. I've watched your videos from the beginning of when I was on YouTube. Man, it's between you and Tim and a lot of other different people from the beginning. Man, it was just to be able to get some insight on knowledge, especially with also. Who was a Comic Quarter as well. He was one of the first channels that I watched as well, and I know he's a busy man. Every once in a while, he'll comment on our videos that we make. Very insightful, very knowledgeable guy. So thank you so much, Tim.
Cool. I had a pleasure meeting him too, man. Comic Quarter.
Yeah.
Nice guy, man.
He's awesome. Yeah.
All right. Next, we're gonna go ahead with the beautiful, gorgeous hostess we got with just the type of hostess likes to stir Marky up, which is wonderful. Maybe that can be like a normal thing within Comic Talk. See if she can get Marky stirred up for the episode. We'll go with V.
Marty, again, I'm sorry that I missed you at AllCon. There's just some stuff I had to deal with, and actually ended up having to get a room. But shout out to my mom for coming with me on Saturday and making sure that I was safe at the convention, coming and going. And a shout out to my buddy Matt, who came with me and tagged along. And a shout out to you guys, because y'all are just awesome. And I wish that I knew as much about comics as you all did.
That's all right. You'll learn.
It's all good.
Yep.
Hey. V, I'm so glad you're actually came on the show, and you're a standing member of the Comic Book Fanatics. I mean, you will learn. Don't worry. I'm like everybody else that has come on the show or started within collecting. They have to start somewhere. I started somewhere with not knowing a lot, and you eventually grow, and you learn a lot. And this is also a great forcing factor for you as well to kind of it forces you to kind of look at certain articles, to know a little bit about the genre and the generation. That way, when you come on Comic Talk, you have a little knowledge and insight on your own. So I think this is great for you to be able to do this. So thanks a lot for wanting to be a part of this community.
No problem.
Awesome. And Ray Jr., my brother.
All right, give a shout out. Everybody that said this before, but everybody on the panel. Another shout out to all my buddies that have retired recently from the Army, doing their 20+ years. Final thoughts. Right. I won't be on here for the next couple of weeks because I'll be doing what Uncle Sam wants me to do, and that's go to the field for training. So I'll miss out on the next couple of episodes. But everybody be safe, and I hope everybody has a fine Sunday watching their Walking Dead, considering that my cable channel does not have it.
Hey, man, thank you for your service, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, man.
And you be safe out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be safe, all right, sleeping.
That's what the Army does to protect us now, is to sleep on the field training.
I was a combat engineer in the Army, so yeah, I hope y'all got a better deal.
The training you're going to be doing, is it like the same intense kind of stuff like Comic DJ just went through not too long ago?
Better.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
I'm in charge of a big element, so it'll be a little bit more.
Okay.
It's different for everybody. I mean, Ray's still part of the combat arms type of field artillery. We support the infantry guys, and Comic DJ, I think he supports. He's more of the support element for the rest of us. Anyways, we'll get into that off-air topic, but I could go on about military talk. Anyways,
I love hearing it. So.
That'll be our next show, military talk.
Everyone wear combats and everything.
I can tell you some more stories. That's for sure. Anyways, guys,
break out
next time I might dress up in camo and everything, have my full battle rattle, my M4 and everything.
Oh, damn.
But, one of the next topics I want to talk about for the next Comic Talk, which I wanted to kind of lead into this, which gives you guys an opportunity to think about it next time. If you had 3 weapons that you choose for the zombie apocalypse, what would they be and why? That's for next Comic Talk episode. Okay, so
great topic.
All right.
Can it be fantasy too, like from a comic book or TV show or anything?
Anything. If you had 3 weapons for the zombie apocalypse that you would carry,
just give me a lightsaber.
This topic.
Save it for the next episode. Hello.
This topic will lead you. No, it can't be a lightsaber. It has to be within our Earth.
That's what we were asking.
But it will lead into other topics, for example, what you will have in your bug-out bag. Where would you bug out? Would you bug in? So start thinking about stuff. That's going to be a topic for next Comic Talk. And also, we are currently, me and myself and the other panel members are working on a special guest for either next Comic Talk or the next following one after that. But
cool.
Nevertheless, we're going to probably look at having another special guest. I don't know who it is yet. We have a couple individuals, persons that we have in mind. But my shout-outs. Hey,
guys. Are we doing an Easter one?
I don't see why not, to be honest with you.
Good, I'm off. I got the day off, so that's
who's dressing up as the bunny?
Yeah. I don't see why not. It is not Super Bowl Sunday, and I know everybody celebrates Easter in the morning time and everything like that. So we'll still have the evening time. So.
Very nice.
But shout out to all the panel members on here. Absolutely wonderful guests. Also, I want to give a shout out to Undisputed Frost, Gamma, Merc with a Mouth, and Archangel. They host their own live talk shows, which I believe is on Wednesday or Thursday nights. I can't remember.
Wednesday,
I think.
Yeah. They had myself and Sean on last episode.
Yep.
And it was a great time. It was a great show. I Yeah, it was very fun. They had some really great topics on there. So shout out to them, and thank you for having us on there as well. I want to give a shout out to V. V, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence again, and I think you're a wonderful addition to have on Comic Talk. And we will continue to see you here as long as you want to be here, but I definitely insist that you venture out and try to get onto the Female Fanatics course. I think they would love to have you on there, and you would definitely learn a lot and not be around so many old geezers on here like Manny. You know?
Yeah, I think I'm the young one of the group, man, so you say old geezers, whatever.
Don't try to flatter her, Frank.
But with that said, guys, that is all I got. Another wonderful episode of Comic Talk number 20. Thank you to all my panel members. Thank you to everybody in the community and the chat group who made this possible to be able to come here and enjoy this with us. So thank you so much, everybody. You guys take care of yourself. Be safe out there. And I will talk to you guys later. And also, one final thing is happy birthday to Funk Master Celia. Hope you had a great one. Here's a little applause for you. That's all I got, guys. Everybody take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
All right. Peace.